and today I'm gonna teach you all how to solve a Rubik's Cube in less than 2 minutes. I'm just gonna start by solving the cube once. Um, Here it goes. Here it is. I guess it was pretty fast. Maybe a minute and a half or so. I'm gonna teach this to you guys, and I believe that if you practice regularly and just you need to get a good cube. If you get some old cube that is has not a very good speed. By speed in a cube, I mean some cube just gets sticky. Like this is a speed cube in this case. It is pretty much fast. I mean I can just really fastly use this thing, and it's just pretty much easy to solve this, and actually I enjoy this thing a lot. So I'm gonna first start by telling you a bit about the cube, that the centers do not move and the pieces revolve around them. So if you are solving a cube, make sure that you are not planning to move the center, because they won't move. The moving part is going to be the pieces, so we need to place them accordingly. I mean, just get a little lighting. No, I guess, yeah. No, I guess it's fine. I guess it's better. You just take any side. For me, I'm gonna take right. Yeah, it is. Actually, this camera's a bit shitty, and I don't know. Just start by solving the white side, and I'll need you to completely solve the white side first in order for you to learn how to solve the Rubik's Cube. It's pretty much important how you solve the right side, and I'm just gonna start by teaching you guys about it. Once you have solved the right side, it's now time to put the correct pieces on the correct spots. Like you got all the pieces over here on the right spots, but if you see it from the sides, alright, this one's matching, this one's not. First we are gonna see the centers. If they aren't matching the centers, then it's no good for us. That's it. In any case, you'll get at least two sides which match. Just try giving it a turn and then see. Alright, no sides, one more turn. I guess sometimes you only get one side that's matching. Then you need to move this three sides. You need to move the blue all the way over to the blue side. I'm hoping that you guys can do this because it is a pretty easy task, and I just learned my halfway through the Rubik's Cube online, so I don't actually have some sort of formulas for these things. But if you still need to learn the basics and need a video on this, then maybe I'll put up a video. You can ask it in the comments, or I'm leaving my email in the description. You can mail me if you need a video on the basics. I'll teach you that. And alright, now once you got your center pieces or your edges right, next thing is going to be your corners. Like this one in its right place, see, blue and red, right? You need to move all the other pieces to their places. Like this one is a green and an orange. I got green right here, but the orange is right here, so I need to move this piece to a correct position. I'm hoping that you guys can do this because it is actually pretty easy stuff. I mean, if you want to solve a Rubik's Cube, you should at least know how to at least put one side in the correct position. Now once you get it, you need to just move the edges and you'll get a first layer. Now the easy parts, and now the things will get a bit hard. You need to see which edges fall where. I know the camera's pretty bad, but right now I don't have much option because I cannot use my mobile phone and I need to use my laptop only. This is my webcam, not so good I guess. Okay, getting back to the cube, you need to put the edges on the right places, but in case if you don't find, if all the edges are already there, like this one is, but in the wrong place, like you need one over here, but it's already over here, so just put any piece that's not required in this place and you'll just get out. And for that I'm gonna leave a formula and top to left and top to right. First you need to find a correct color. We got a top of yellow, if you guys can see. So I'm gonna find all the edges that don't have yellow, like this one is green and red. So first I'm gonna put it in sync with the green. Right now what I'll need to do is I need to get it over here so it is in sync with the other side. But in order to do that, I'm gonna need to first, like, I need to get this piece over here. So first I'm gonna move it away, then put this side up and just messing one piece. I'm not messing it like, like if it's like here, you get it over here, so it's not much mess. It will be easy. I'm leaving the formula down over there. You can use the formula top to left and top to right in the description of the video, and from there you can put the pieces into their right places. But before you use the formula, make sure you are putting it in sync, like orange with orange. And now if you have green on top, you have synced the orange. You need to see if the green is on the left hand side or on the right hand side. For top to right, I'm gonna if the green is on the right hand side, I'm gonna use the formula top to right, which you can find in the description given below. And I just say learn the formulas. It's pretty much easy. Over time, when you practice, your hands will remember. Now this is a case where you got the piece in the right position, but it's flipped. You needed the blue side to be over here and the orange one to be over here. So a simple thing is by putting any random piece over here. So that is, I took a piece over here, chop, and this is my right hand side, so I'm gonna put a piece over here towards the right. I'm gonna use the formula top to right, and it will get my piece out. It's actually a very simple logical thing, but most people mess it up. So now I'm gonna just simply put it over here. Now just like that, I'm gonna complete second layer. Once it's done, then we are gonna move to the top side. We are gonna leave the third layer for now, but move to the third side. There are three possibilities. One is you getting only the center yellow. We do not care much about the corners for now. We are caring about the edges, the orientation of the edges. This is the edge, this and this and this. Corners are the parts of the cube having three colors. This one are two colors, and we call the edge. So right now we only have a center and no edges. I'm leaving algorithm down below for using it on the top, and you can use it once or twice. It will depend on what orientation you get. Like, see, I'm getting, well, actually this stuff is pretty advanced and you just need to know the basics for now. So right now we are just gonna try to get a plus. It will be a maximum of 2 or 3 moves. Not more than that. And I got this fish sort of thing over here. This will be fishy. But now, right now, this is a thing that you wanna get in order to complete the upper side. But there are possibilities that you get other orientations for the top side. Just let me show you, like you might just get a plus or any other thing. Right now we are caring about the plus. We don't care about any edges except one which we should get, you know, that just to get the fish sort of thing. Now for this I'm gonna leave one more down below. The first one is algorithm is getting plus on the top, and then second one is then the second one is just by the name of solving the top. Actually it's by the name of completing the upper side. You need to just put that formula again and again until you get something like this fish sort of thing, right? So what you want to do is, like when I'm solving the cube, I want this, the only corner of the fish pointing towards my left hand side, towards me, not on this side, not away from me, but towards me, not on my right hand side but on my left hand side. Now I'm gonna again put the formula for completing the top, and I'll get a complete top. In some cases this formula might be needed to be put up twice. Like, let me just show you. Like when you solve it, this it just moves over here, and it's just wastage of movements. And since you guys are beginners, I cannot teach you much, but by using the formula twice and making the face or the only corner on the top pointing towards you and your left hand side, towards you and your left hand side, then putting up the formula for completing the top, you get the yellow side. Now these two parts, but when I learned it, then I used to call it headlights, and like headlights of the car. Now there's a formula by the name of headlights down there. You first need to find a pair that is already in its correct place. This might be like this. You need to start to think. If you find two of the same color, after solving the first two layers, the bottom and the top, two of the same color, you want to move it up to its color and see only one piece is out of its place. So like for me, when I'm solving, I want it to be at the back. The front I want should not be of matching colors but different colors. um, this one should be on the back, I don't care, but just the two where the two corners of the headlights of the same color should be behind the cube. I should be facing the path opposite to it, like this. If I flip the cube, this side should be facing me, this should be my back, like I'm right now. Then put the formula for headlights, and after putting this formula once, you would get all the headlights in places. In case if you don't have your headlights in place, like I had one headlight in place, so I used this one. But in case if you don't have any, then just randomly put on any side. Like in this case I'm not having any, so I'm just going to randomly put that formula once up for the headlight. And when it's done, now I'll get at least one pair. Then I'm going to place it back, then I'm going to put the formula, and I'm going to get all of the headlights in place. You might get all four, you might get 1 out of 4 in the correct place, or you might get 3. You can get 3 pieces out of the places, or sometimes maybe 4. But in that case, you need to put up the formula. Now, this is the final formula, and I just call it, the final. I just call it, name it final. Like, I used to have a sheet when I started solving cubes, so that was the time I used to name it final, and it's written by the name of final in the description too. So you just need to keep the completed side on your back and then put the formula. In case then let me just show you, in case if you don't have just in a case where you don't have any of the colors in their correct places, in that case you just need to put the formula twice. Like now I got all 4 out of the place. You might even get 1 in their place. So first I'm just gonna randomly put the formula. It's good if you already find 1 in their place, because it just gets pretty much easier to solve it that way, and not needing to have to put the formula twice, because then the time period that you're solving it just gets longer and longer. So from now I need to put the formula once, check the side that's gotten complete, I'm gonna put it behind, then put the formula again. Sometimes you're gonna need to put the formula twice even in this stage. That is depending on your orientation. Once you get a bit in cubing, and if you need some advanced tip to even further reduce down your times through different techniques, like the keyhole method and some tricks that I found out while practicing, so that I can put up, you can give me a mail. I'm leaving my mail down in the description. And here you got a complete cube, and I hope now that you will be easily able to solve it. Thank you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and also alright, just bye.